Belize joined the United Nations the very day it became independent back in 1981, and since then, the country has played its part on the global stage. From supporting the Sustainable Development Goals to partnering with UN agencies on key projects, Belize has been an active voice in international cooperation. This year, the UN, the organization born out of World War II to keep peace and security worldwide, is marking a major milestone, 80 years of existence.
It is 80 years since the United Nations formed. Actually, it was a decision of countries to overcome what had been the horrors of war, and built on the spirit of bringing the cooperation among countries as the main source of all the future. The United Nations was, I would say, funded as a hope, and a hope of peace that avoided the countries to become again falling into the disastrous impacts of war.
The resident coordinator for the United Nations in Belize, Raul Salazar, was present to witness a panel discussion held by tertiary level students on how the UN can better serve member countries into the next century.
It meant for Belize recognition as a country in 1981. They presented their country as a new form, an independent country, sovereign country, and I was recognized as that. And that was the platform in the United Nations, which is actually the largest multilateral organization, an organization that gathers 193 countries, where everyone has a space to bring their ideas, to bring their hopes, their principles to a global forum. It's the largest organization in which so many countries participate, open to everyone to express their views.
It was on that global stage in September that Prime Minister John Briceño addressed world leaders, speaking up for Belize and its partners around the world. PM Briceño used the space to call out Guatemalan authorities over illegal incursions along the southern border, demanded an end to genocide in Gaza, and advocated for Taiwan's inclusion. And today, Belize's youths were given an opportunity to add their voices to the discourse on global issues.
My experience was very enlightening. It was amazing to be sitting with 7 other like-minded young people that share same values and same mindset. These engagements were very important for our society because we are looking at the next generation of leaders and seeing how they think.
You had some very strong opinions on gender equality at that level.
Yes, I do. Don't get me wrong, I am very much of a feminist, and I do generally believe that females are excellent leaders, but I do believe that we lack a level of education when it comes to those aspects sitting at an apex level. Females are not as equipped as men are, and that's just because of generational biases.
A topic that really stood out to me was what Belizean youth can advocate for, because I believe that Belizean youths, youths in general, we are so innovative and we always have new ideas, and I believe that just listening to those ideas and championing different issues, we're able to better shape different policies that can in turn improve the state of certain issues and what we're going through here in our country.
Well, I think this discussion is really important because a lot of Belizean youths, they don't understand a lot with international relations, with how policies are passed and how their voices can be an impact for Belize on the global stage.
Foreign Minister Francis Fonseca says the celebration of the UN's 80th anniversary comes at a time when this all-important multilateral system is under severe strain.
This reality makes it all the more important and opportune for member states like Belize on this day to reaffirm our commitment to the United Nations, our fidelity to the Charter, and our conviction that multilateralism matters, that it is indispensable to global peace, cooperation, and development.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs also hosted a flag-raising ceremony in Belmopan to commemorate the 80th anniversary. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.